Welcome back to Why We Love Horror Trivia. I am JWMaher, and that is Aaron Brooks. We have one of many good, really great matches. We're not just saying it. This is a really good match. Aaron, how you feeling?
Feeling good. I'm feeling so good. It's almost like one of our competitors just dropped out because their internet is in. Oh, there we go. Never mind. But I'm feeling great. This is going to be a close match. Two of my favorite competitors in the league, which I can say about most of the matches in this league because I decide partially who is allowed in this league. So I guess
I found that if you don't like a competitor, they don't play here anymore. Usually. That's
yeah. So it's all good. Whoops, I guess I let the cat out of the bag there. But enough about me and my feelings about everybody. How are you feeling about this match?
I feel good about this one. Like I said in some videos, I'm sure they've aired prior to this video, is like we're doing two separate title pictures, like all the great players are
separate but equal.
All the great players are playing in one picture, and then all the serfs are playing in their own thing. So there'll be two number one contenders down the road that'll try to retire Luis once and for all. So one person who's still in the running, notable prick, Erick Ibarra Moreno. Erick, welcome back. How you feeling?
There's this wrestling term that said putting people over. I've done almost everything I wanted to do in this league. Now it's time to put the younger players over, players like Jeremy Adams, who surely hasn't done anything here. No, this should be a good one with FaZe in teams and in four-way before number one contendership. And neither of us won, so it's time we played each other. I think he's great. One of the first players I ever saw, this is a really, really good player. So this should be very, very exciting, if not nerve-wracking, I guess.
I should note, Erick, a former singles champion, two-time teams champion, and also a former singles champion, his opponent, Jeremy Adams.
Hello.
Though you holding the title was one of those short, transitional periods, but you still won. So I would never take that away from you. How are you feeling?
I feel bad. I think I say that a lot. I don't think this is going to be great for me, but it's always exciting to play. And like Erick said, we've kind of gone around each other, and just getting to face him is exciting. And we'll see how this goes.
All right. Well, we are here for a match in the singles division, 3 rounds of horror trivia. First round, just general horror trivia out of our carefully curated categories, which surprised, I might change a few as the year goes on. So look for an announcement on that. But anyway, I'll ask a question, or Aaron will ask a question. 15 seconds will pass. I'll say it, pens down. We'll call on you one at a time to show your answer. You'll say your answer. If you get the answer correct, you get a point. If you get all 8 questions correct, there is a 9th bonus question. It has happened. I believe Erick has done it. And that's it. For the duration of the match, you get 3 repeats in the challenge. Any questions before we get started?
Good luck.
Thank you. You too.
Let's go from the beginning with directors. Who directed Zombieland and Zombieland Double Tap? I think both these guys got this one, Aaron.
Yeah, it's 1-1 through one question here.
Yeah, I'm calling it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I finally saw these movies last year. They're fine.
Yeah, they're right.
This one was better than I expected it to be, and it was still fine. So that was my expectations.
Pens down. Jeremy, what do you got?
Ruben Fleischer.
And Erick.
Ruben Fleischer.
Ruben Fleischer. That is correct.
Like I said, 1-1. Question number 2. In A24 Neon, what is Voss's profession in Possessor when she uses the technology to temporarily take over the bodies of other people? I love this movie.
I kind of just didn't want to say what is Voss's profession, because I don't like those kinds of questions, because then you're like, who the fuck is Voss? And a lot of people complain, Pez, that you can't just give a character's name and expect people to know who it is.
That's fine. Yeah, it's round 1. We want, that's fine. 5, 4, 3. Pez would still get this question wrong. 2, 1. Erick.
Hitman / contract killer. I don't know.
Right. And Jerome.
I said detective.
It's assassin, hitman. We'll take both.
I would accept hitman, contract killer. That's fine. Your third question in scores and soundtracks. Who composed the score to Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein? I feel like, even though Jeremy came in here kind of unprepared, the randomizer has given some categories that I know he loves. It's kind of like in multiplex when Oscars just always shows up.
Yes.
Yeah.
It shows specifically when you didn't ask for it.
Now Dylan's in a message just about that. 5, 4, 3,
One day Westerns will show up.
Pens down. Jeremy.
Alexandre Desplat.
And Eric.
Alexandre Desplat.
Alexandre Desplat is correct.
All right. Going into question number 4, horror comedies. In what 80s horror comedy will you find the Smith family, Farmer Vincent, his sister Ida, and their younger brother Bruce, who is the local sheriff?
And I didn't cater this towards Jeremy. These are random questions, but I just knew when this came up, I was like, oh, he might know this.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't know this. I think 80s horror comedies is not my strength. But you know, I've heard good things about this one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Eric?
Just to guess, I guess Motel Hell. If I would be a farmer then.
Jeremy?
I'll help.
Just a guess is better than nothing. That is correct. Motel Hell.
Nice.
Yes.
Well done.
Your fifth question is supernatural. What member of Rose's family goes missing in the titular town of Silent Hill? And I need a semi-specific answer.
I've almost started the new one of these a couple times because I did play the game.
Yeah,
So,
that's the only way you might like it.
I've decided to watch other things. Same with Strangers Chapter 3. There's just a few movies where I'm like, almost watched.
I have a joke for that in a second. Jeremy. And Eric.
Daughter?
Her daughter goes missing. The joke you've made a bunch of times about the Strangers movies, Madeline Petch was in an underwear ad?
No kidding. For three movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Great. In Zombies and Other Undead, what is the name of the AI that runs the Hive in 2002's Resident Evil? I almost said Al. And then hold on a minute.
Hey guys, I run the Hive, guys.
I did read it as Al before. Yeah, same.
Yeah, but it's just one of those things where I am a professional and I definitely didn't write this question. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Eric.
Let's assume they were lazy and also called it Umbrella.
All right, Jerome.
Nothing.
It's the Red Queen.
Oh, that's right.
That's right. Yeah.
No perfect rounds.
Moving on to your penultimate question. In the 1980s, what 1980s slasher film features supporting performances from Bill Moseley, Dennis Hopper, and Joe Bob Briggs shows up in this?
Which is usually bad news because he's a terrible actor.
I think he has a very small part, so it's okay.
Except for when he's on the show being Joe Bob, and then he's great. But I didn't have the roles he shows up in.
You didn't like Scare Package? 5. 4,
No, I didn't.
2, 1. Pens down. Jeremy.
I like Joe Bob in the Stand miniseries, but Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2.
And Eric.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 is correct.
I don't remember him in Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, but that movie's good. All right, final question. World Horror. Who plays a dual role as Alien Robert and Defense Agent Derek in Bad Taste? Now, Bad Taste. This is a movie that I've added to the Why We Love Horror Letterboxd challenge for this year, like 2 or 3 times, and then I've replaced it with another movie.
Come on.
I've almost watched this one, but nope, not yet, not now. So far, I haven't regretted the movies I watched in its place. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Eric.
I guess Bill Pax.
All right, and Jeremy.
He's playing both roles in the same scene. Peter Jackson.
Pete Jackson is correct. Jeremy brings it closer. What's the score?
We're all tied up at the end of round 1, 6-6. As we go into round number 2, which is our wheel round. Prior to the match, both gentlemen gave me 2 strengths. That'll account for 4 categories out of the 8 categories. The other 4 categories are just, they set me the categories that I'd like to see and then in a weighted ranking, and I picked 4 more out of those choices. So we got 8 slices on the wheel. The player in the lead, well, there's nobody in the lead, but since Jeremy, I believe, is the senior player with the better record, he will choose who goes first and second in this round. It's only by 1 match, Eric. It's fine. He will choose who goes first and second. When it's your turn, you spin the wheel. You can, if you like it, you can keep it. If not, you get one respin. Between those two spins, you get a category. In that category, there's 5 2-point questions. If you don't know the answer right away, multiple choice is available. That'll devalue the question down to 1 point. If you give me an incorrect answer at any point in time, your opponent can steal for the current point value of the question. If you do opt for multiple choice, I can give you 2 repeats of the options on top of the repeats you already have. Let's bring in the wheel. We'll talk to Jeremy. Categories in the wheel today. We got the 80s, the 90s, the 2010s, A24 and Neon produced, composers, the Conjureverse, Daria Nicolodi acted, and Stephen King adaptations. Jeremy, do you want to spin first or defer to Eric?
I'll defer.
Eric, here's your first spin.
I had an objection over Jeremy being senior. He's so young.
Appreciate that.
No, he's not the oldest person in the room. In 1990s, you'll keep that or spin again.
I was surprised to find out that before, I guess. I'll spin again.
All right. And the category you must take. We're going 1 decade earlier. It's the 1980s.
That's worse. But sure.
All right.
Yeah, but you took it from Jeremy. So good strategy.
Ooh.
I'm going to say.
Yes, I did it on purpose.
Aaron, I can guarantee Scream will not come up in the 80s. Do you want to ask those questions? Or want me to?
Sure, why not? I'll ask these questions, Eric. All right. First question: the 80s. Military company Consec can be found in what 1980s body horror film?
Let's go multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are A. Tetsuro the Iron Man, B. The Blob, C. Reanimator, D. Scanners.
The Blob?
The Blob is incorrect over to Jeremy for the 1 point seal. A. Tetsuro the Iron Man, B. The Blob, C. Reanimator, D. Scanners.
I believe that is Scanners.
That is the David Cronenberg classic Scanners. Correct for 1 point.
I'm sorry, Dylan. I'm always sorry when I don't
We're
get this.
heart is
apologizing for
breaking.
Dylan incredibly over this episode. All right, here's the second question.
I also like David Cronenberg. Who directed The Howling?
Yeah, but I'm not apologizing to you.
Who would?
Joe Dante.
That's correct for 2 points. I would never apologize to me. Dylan deserves it. All right. Question number 3. What does Kate leave in Warren's apartment, which she is returning to get when she is killed in Dress to Kill?
I'm always happy to hear Dress to Kill questions unless I don't know them, which is the case this time. Multiple choice.
The answer
That's
is
good.
not Michael Caine. All right, here we
All right. A, her underwear. B, her wedding ring. C, her driver's license. D, her earring.
Her wedding ring?
That is correct for 1 point.
Yeah. Pretty good movie.
Excellent movie.
Yeah.
All right. The final victim we see killed by Jason in Friday the 13th, Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan, is killed in what type of location?
In the sewers?
Ooh, we have sewer. Are we going to take that?
go. I think we have to take it.
All right. We'll take it. We'll take it this time. It was one sewer that he was in, but we're going to be lenient here. Leave it in the comments, everybody.
Thank you.
Yeah. Don't apologize to me. Who plays Lee Cabot, Arnie's girlfriend, for part of the film in Christine?
Shit. Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are A, Helen Slater, B, Alexandra Paul, C, Cynthia Gibb, D, Tracy Nelson.
C?
C is incorrect over to Jeremy for the 1 point steal. A, Helen Slater, B, Alexandra Paul, C, Cynthia Gibb, D, Tracy Nelson.
Primo 80s hottie, who I believe also had a twin sister, Alexandra Paul.
Sure. Yeah. All right.
Yes.
Correct.
I would have just said of Baywatch fan, Alexander Paul.
Yeah, that too. That too.
Again.
Yeah, I've seen the movie. I cannot picture her face. So say somebody you don't know their face.
I've never heard that name in my life. Great.
Eric getting his score up to 11. Jeremy, his score up to 8 with those steals. We'll bring the wheel back in.
There's just some good 80s movies.
She was the cast member of Baywatch that did not have large breasts. That's how you know which one she is.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, now I know.
We'll spin the wheel for Jeremy.
Somebody who didn't grow up watching Baywatch usually doesn't go back to watch Baywatch.
And you're going to get a free respin on your first spin.
I did a randomizer to watch a Friday the 13th movie last Friday the 13th, and Jason Takes Manhattan was the one that ended up being. So
all right, you got A24 Neon, Jeremy. You want to keep that or spin again?
And again.
All right.
Bummer.
And we're going to get another respin. This wheel just it's weighted towards 80s, I guess. I don't know. And it's A24 Neon.
The end of this game.
Yeah.
Not
Put
necessarily.
that backstage.
I've seen a couple.
Yeah, a couple is all you need. We're talking about A24
A
Neon.
couple more of them. They're
Here's
really
your first
good.
question. What semi-specific member of Martin's family had been a patient of Stevens in The Killing of a Sacred Deer?
His father.
That is correct. See, Jeremy did it.
There you go.
His fascia.
His Foggia?
Your second question. Vishal Dutta directed which 2023 Neon release?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Sanctuary, B, Ennis Men, C, It Lives Inside, or D, Infinity Pool?
It's not one of them, so that at least helps a little. A?
Was that A?
Yes, A. Sanctuary.
A is incorrect. Chance for a 1 point steal, Eric. Is it A, Sanctuary, B, Ennis Men, C, It Lives Inside, or D, Infinity Pool?
It Lives Inside.
He directed It Lives Inside. That is correct.
Our first review has a trio. So
That's correct. Your third question. While Sheila is the owner of the dress in Fabric, what type of animal attacks her and damages the dress?
Multiple choice.
A, a squirrel, B, a cat, C, a rat, or D, a dog?
C.
C is incorrect. Chance for a 1 point steal, Eric. Is it A, squirrel, B, cat, C, rat, or D, dog?
Seen this movie twice and I don't remember. The cat.
That is also incorrect. It is a German Shepherd that attacks her. A dog. It's hard to remember details about this movie when a mannequin is menstruating. I understand.
there's a lot of stuff that happens in that movie.
Yeah.
All right. Jeremy, your penultimate question. Who plays Lucia Martin, the expectant mother at the center of the movie False Positive?
Multiple choice.
Lord have mercy.
Is it
Sorry.
A, Ilana Glazer? No, he's just talking
about the movie.
No,
A,
okay.
Ilana Glazer, B, Rachel Sennott, C, Madeline Klein, or D, Sophia Bush?
D.
D is incorrect. Chance for a 1 point steal, Eric. Is it A, Ilana Glazer, B, Rachel Sennott, C, Madeline Klein, or D, Sophia Bush?
A.
Yeah, Broad City Zone, Ilana Glazer. That's correct.
Wow.
The one with I knew it wasn't one of the middle ones. That's all I knew.
Yeah, no, that movie's that bad. Sorry, Jeremy.
Yeah.
And your final question, Jeremy. Aside from the town itself, what other place in the town is referred to by the titular Shelby Oaks?
Mental institution.
That is incorrect. Chance for a 2 point steal, Eric. Aside from the town itself, what other place in the town is referred to by the titular Shelby Oaks?
A cave.
That's also incorrect. There's an amusement park in the town.
Oh, okay.
Shelby Oaks.
It didn't come out here, and I still haven't seen it.
At the end of round 2, Jeremy getting a score up to 10 with the steals, Eric getting a score up to 13. So still a close game as we go into round number 3, which is our synopses round. Prior to the match, the gentleman gave me a bunch of synopses categories. I chose the top 6. They go into a pool. The player that is trailing will choose from those categories in the pool. Every category can only be chosen once. Once you choose it, it's gone for the remainder of the round. You'll progress through a 2, 3, and 5 point synopses. If at any point the lead changes hands, the new trailing player will choose from the remaining categories, and we'll go back and forth until 6 synopses have been asked or somebody is mathematically eliminated. So we'll start with Jeremy, and the categories Jeremy can choose from. We got the 80s, the 90s, the 2010s, horror comedies, psychological thrillers, and sci-fi horror. What would you like for a 2-pointer?
I'll go 2010s.
All right, Aaron's going to ask you your 2-pointer in the 2010s.
For 2 points. 5 teens visit a remote house finding strange items in its basement. When Dana reads from the book there, she unleashes zombie killers. But the situation is more complex than it appears.
The Cabin in the Woods.
No problem. That is correct. For 2 points, falling within 1. Stay with you, Jeremy.
All right, we'll take the 2010s out of the pool here. And coming back up, we got 80s, 90s, horror comedies, psych thrillers, sci-fi horror. What do you like for a 3-pointer?
Right, 90s.
All right, 90s for 3 points. A young Romanian woman and a recovering drug addict launch an unlikely investigation after her parents are murdered by a vicious serial killer known as the Head Hunter.
Covering drug.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I'm not going to waste a repeat. I do not know.
All right, this is the one of the lesser of the Argentees. It is Trauma.
Okay.
Brad Dourif and others.
Yeah, Asia's Argento, isn't it? All right. We'll go to the one more time for your 5-pointer. We got the 80s, horror comedies, psych thrillers, and sci-fi horror. What would you like for your 5?
80s.
All right. Shocking. 4 or 5 points. After a small earthquake in a tiny, quiet town, local citizens start exhibiting bizarre, violent, and self-destructive behavior. Name that movie for 5 points. Five, 4, 3, 2.
I repeat.
1. All right. For 5 points. After a small earthquake in a tiny, quiet town, local citizens start to exhibit bizarre, violent, and self-destructive behavior.
Think of anything 80s. What 80s would have that? Huh.
Five, 4, 3.
I'm not going to delay it. I don't know, guys.
1.
Good game, Eric.
And your winner, Eric. The answer is Impulse.
Meg Tilly and Tim Matheson in Impulse, 1984's
Okay.
Impulse. Check that
Very
out,
classic.
I guess. Yeah, a true classic. We'll drop Eric backstage.
It's not on the radar. Sorry.
Talk to Jeremy for a minute. Well, the good news, Jeremy, is at the end of this year, actually at the end of this cycle, the synopses will just be a sudden death thing only, unless you want it. Unless you want it, then I'll be happy to write a category on it. But I noticed, it's just too many matches are just being decided by it, so we're gonna just put it at the pasture. But aside from that, how you feel about this match?
Actually, it went better than I thought. Like, it was a good round 1. That was kind of all I could hope for. But yeah, the round 2, I needed it to go a little better than getting A24. So yeah, but yeah, it wasn't too bad. And Eric's a great player. And yeah, to do better today, I was going to need a little better luck than that. And yeah, you just can't go into a match in that position with a player like him. So feel fine. I'll be excited to play again and see a format change. I just imagine, you've gone through a lot of synopses at this point, so it's probably good to mix things up again.
Gotta rest it. I gotta rest.
Yeah. be excited for that. So cool.
Fair enough. All right. Well, we'll drop you back and we'll bring in today's winner, Eric. Eric, you're moving on. I do know who you're playing. I will tell you in a minute after we find out how you're feeling.
Yeah. Even though this time it helped me, good riddance, plot synopsis. Nobody's gonna miss you except the 5 or 3 players that hit the 5-pointer, which is good for them. I'm very happy to see it get written. If I had gone the other way and Jeremy had won, I would have probably said the same. Like I needed better luck, and I was worried that 80s. Then I happened to watch the right 80s movies, and then it's just the wheel. Sometimes the wheel helps you. Excellent round 1. I'm very happy to be even paired with Jeremy, since he's like such an accomplished player. Like no jokes. The jokes aside, like Jeremy's such a great player. Like if he had gone the other way around, and even though I really like A24/Neon, he would have beat my ass if he had fallen 80s. So like I just got lucky. I went first, I guess.
Fair enough. So just so you know, like we're narrowing down. There's 4 players left in this picture, but you've drawn a man who's never taken the title down, but has come close countless times. Shannon Briggs. How do you feel about that?
We meet again. We played once in what was supposed to be a triple threat. That one went my way, but I got lucky that time, similar to Jeremy. But like he's such an accomplished player. He knows a lot about a lot of stuff. And it's about time he wins a title. Like I'm always surprised when he doesn't. Like, and that's not to shame him or anything. Like he's that good that you would expect him to be the champion forever. So that would be very interesting. I know he's gonna take it seriously. We played before. He's been this close the 2 times I played him. So that's gonna be stressful. And I didn't want to be stressful, John, but I'm gonna be here regardless.
It's gonna be all stressful for the next couple of matches, Eric, unfortunately. But I'll give you some time to rest. So we'll drop you backstage. I'll kick it over to Aaron for some final words.
Yeah, no, it was a good match. You know, Jeremy just fell a little bit behind there in round 2. I think he did perfectly fine in a category he didn't seem to want.
Mm-hmm.
And then Eric, Eric's steady. He's always in these matches, and this is one where he didn't have to answer any in round 3. You can't beat that. I'm excited to see him against Shannon next round. That's going to be some interesting categories, and I think that's a match where it truly comes down to all 3 rounds, which is nice to see.
I would agree with that. But hey, if you made this far in the video, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Go to the Facebook group at Why We Love Horror and check out the Letterboxd challenge there. We're having fun. You should be having fun too. But until next time, I'm John Maher. That's Aaron Brooks. For Erick, Ibarra, Moreno, and Jeremy Adams, this has been Why We Love Horror Trivia. See you next time.